Hello YouTube and welcome to January 2024 and my first lineup challenge of the year. My challenge for this year that I'm going to set myself is to get an average break at the moment. I'm still going to stick with an average of 50 or more. I know that some of you might think that that might be a little bit low, but that's what I'm going to stick with. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Whilst hopefully get at least one clearance this year. That is going to be my ultimate aim, to clear it all, because I haven't done it yet. I have managed 15 reds and colours, but I haven't finished the colours off. So yeah, so that's going to be my challenge. Hopefully you'll enjoy this, and I will see you again at the end.
Yes, hello YouTube, thank you for joining me here with my January lineup challenge. This first one isn't a particularly big break, so I'm going to put this one on double speed, as you can see, so we can get through this and get on with the other ones that are much better. So I left myself quite a long way away from the black there, but managed to get the cue ball back into relatively good position. Just drop that red in. Right, so here we are on this pink. Just roll this one in, get up for one of the other loose ones, but that's where it goes wrong, unfortunately. So let's get into break number 2, which is going to be much better than the previous one. And I suppose I should say, actually, you'll notice that I'm wearing a head cam for this one, and unfortunately the footage from that, I didn't choose the right resolution, unfortunately. So when I put it onto the app on my phone, it was just terrible. It was unwatchable. But going forward, I might have got it right now, hopefully. But back to the snooker. So just glanced that red that was above the one that I struck. Didn't mean to hit it really. But playing the black here off of 2 cushions, and you'll see off the second cushion I was playing that with topspin and left hand side, which was running side, which is why the cue ball has gone further up the table like that. And now if I can put the cue ball in a position not too far away from where it is now, but just sort of a bit higher up the table, that would be good. Then I could play the bottom red of those 2, because the top one doesn't go. But for whatever reason I didn't fancy that red. I think it was still a little bit too low, and the white was going to cannon off the next red and was going to end up near the corner pocket, so chose to play that one instead. I've definitely not left myself an easy black here, but it's gone in. So no point playing for the black off of that one. Just a gentle stun for the pink. Now I'm just off straight, so a very, very delicate shot there to get from pink to the red. And that one, as you can see, I've played miles too hard. And I've left myself exceptionally awkward on, well, any colour I choose to play. But I am going to play for the black. And hope to avoid the middle. Yeah, avoided the middle pocket and the black's got in, so that's good. And the white has come out of bulk, so I have got a chance at this red above the blue. But I've just hit that one a little bit too thick. But 64, so that's pretty decent, I think. These first balls, just the normal, trying to get rid of them so that the white can then manoeuvre a little bit easier around the black spot. So coming off that black, I don't think I'd got myself in a position where I was to have a nice angle to get back down to the black. So gone up for the blue, but I've left that about half a ball short. So on the wrong side of it, I'm going to have to take this, well, kind of not recovery red, but I really would like to leave this one till last, as it's the one that's closest to the bulk colours. But back in a relatively decent position. Yeah, I wanted to take the red directly below the pink, but I thought I was going to hit the pink first. Oh dear, excuse me, I'm feeling the cold at the moment. I'm working outside, it's starting to affect my nose, so sorry if I sound a bit bunged up. We can thank Mother Nature for that one. So a simple roll through, just making sure, or trying to make sure that I don't leave myself straight on the black. And it would appear that I did, so I played that one quite nicely to get it back off the cushion for a choice. And you see the fair amount of left-hand side on that one to bring the cue ball back to that side of the table. I was playing for the red directly above the black, but I had a better angle on the red to the middle, so I decided to get rid of that one first. We've gone past the 64 of the previous break, which is good. Now, always going to be going away from the black, so Gonna hopefully hold for pink. Yeah, just about. Although I actually think I'd probably played up to be high on the blue actually looking at that. But I've underhit it. So I've got to make sure I cue this one nicely. Yeah, got through that one. And I'd love to have left myself straight on this pink, but I haven't. I'm always going to be cannoning the red that I'm next to, and for some reason I decided to play it at that pace, whereas I should have just rolled it. And then I might have had a chance of that red to the right middle. So as it is, I've now got this relatively long red. It's going to be difficult to hold for a bulk colour here, but I've missed it. But that is a break up in the 80s, 82, so that's pretty decent. And as I've decided to do nowadays with these breaks is show the lowest one first and then work up to the highest. So you know that this break is going to be at least 83 as the fourth break. So I didn't mind being just off straight on that one. It does mean that I can get rid of this red below the black again to make manoeuvring this ball a bit easier. So just rolling this one through. Yeah, that one was straight, but I've left myself low on this black, so I'm going to have to work hard to avoid the cannon on the red directly above the black. Yeah, managed to avoid it. Otherwise, I'd have lost the white. That would have gone near the side cushion, and the red would have probably also got into no man's land. Yeah, just missed the cannon on the red above the black playing that one. So that's good. It means the white is nice and close to the line. Just play a punchy stun back over, leave myself a high black. And then run it in for the next. This time I am going to take the red above the black. And cue ball's in a reasonably good position for this subsequent black. Didn't get into that one as much as I wanted. Probably played that either too soft or too low on the cue ball. So rather than being able to play back down for the black, so I had to settle for the pink there, but at least I can now get my hand on the table and get back down to where I want to be. I've managed to get this one straight. So I don't know if you can... Don't know if you were able to see there, but I was playing that one with a little bit of reverse side, so right hand side on the screw as well, so that when it came off the side cushion it flicked up left a bit, so we got higher onto that red. And I was going to stun this one in and then play up for the 2 reds above the pink, but I changed my mind and played that with a bit of top and running side, and it's put me in a perfect position. And just bringing that one back for the pink now. I've ended up low on this pink, which I didn't really want. Or I didn't think I wanted, but I was able to play that one quite nicely and leave myself a choice of reds there. Now I've underhit this one. The cue ball shouldn't be quite so close to the middle of the table, so it now means I've got to swap hands or use the rest, and I've opted for the former. And unfortunately I've missed it, but I have got on up to 87. So, 5th and final break is going to be a good one. It's going to be higher than 87. But just how much higher? I'm going to shut up now for a little bit, and I'm going to let you guys and girls watch this, and I'll come back nearer the end. Right, I'm now back in the room, and I didn't get the cue ball in a very nice position, very close to that side cush. So that one was very, very jabby, as I couldn't follow through with the cue ball. Oh, sorry, couldn't follow through with the cue. But I have managed to negotiate a position on the pink. And that's a much better shot. I can get my hand on the table. And I should be able to put the cue ball anywhere I want. And the most sensible thing, see, I'm looking at this, can I roll this one through? But I think the white is going to cannon into the red above this bottom one. So I chose to stun up for the blue, trying to make sure that I got high on it, which I have, but I'm a bit closer to it than I wanted, and also a bit higher. Which meant that I had to put a little bit more pace into the cue ball. Thankfully, it's come away from the side cushion, and I do have a shot on the red that is directly above the blue. So relatively straightforward. Red down to the pink. And I've put a little bit too much pace in that one. This is now a very, very missable red to that left middle. Wanted to be just off straight, but that one's gone in. And I'm a couple of degrees high on this pink, so the cue ball is going to hit the bottom one of the two cushions on the right hand side of the table.
No! Oh.
So let's get straight on with the results. So I've had breaks of 40, 64, 82, 87 and 98. Those last three were particularly good, and attempt 2 was reasonably good actually. Attempt 1 we won't really talk about. I mean, I would have been happy with it a few months ago, but not at the moment. Anyway, all of that means that my average on this of January 2024 was 74 points. Which is more than the 50 that I was aiming for, and I'm very, very happy with that. I hope you guys and girls maybe picked up some things from what I was doing, maybe not, but thank you for watching this anyway. Hold on just a moment, don't go anywhere yet.
That was agonisingly close, wasn't it, that last one? I didn't know that I was on for a ton. I was just trying to clear it. I did get on the red. I then did pop that red, so it's even more frustrating that I missed the pink thick and didn't get to continue. Now, I have got one more break that I want to show you, which I did towards the end of December, so it wasn't part of any of my line-up challenge. It was I just popped down for a practice for half an hour, whatever it was, and doing a couple of the snooker styles challenges, and then doing a bit of open table. And then I thought, do you know what, I'll do a couple of lineups. And I did this one. Reds and colours and yellow. Yeah, it will be. I don't know how far over, but yeah. No. The positional shot from blue to yellow is certainly going to be on my mind for quite some time. All I had to do was hit nearer the top of the cue ball, just roll it through, and I would have had a shot on the yellow. But for some reason, I've played a stun shot to move the white straight up the table, and I've butchered it. I know I've made the next shot, but it was very, very difficult to get, I found, from yellow to green with the rest in that situation. But it is the highest break I've had, well, ever actually, especially in a lineup. So, yeah, that's good, and hopefully I can bring that form into maybe February's lineup challenge, and also maybe into some of my upcoming matches. Thank you very much for watching and listening to me waffle, and I'll see you next time with the next video. For now, take care.